I'm Greg Price. As you all know, hopefully by now, that this is HemophiliaTV. I want to start something called Hope from a Hemo. Hemo being me, and the hope is coming from hopefully what you can get out of my words through my personal and life experiences as living with a person affected by severe hemophilia. So yesterday was my 30th birthday, January 21st, 2013. And a lot of people get freaked out about turning 30. But I don't get that. I feel the same. My mind is still 10 years old. My body may be somewhat of a 60, 70, 80-year-old, but it wasn't really anything different. It was just another day in my book. So today the hope for hemos is obviously, like we've always been talking about, is living a life of normalcy. And through that life of normalcy, I've been able to do whatever I want. And a great example came up yesterday. Riding ATVs, but not dirt bikes, not two wheels. I grew up riding a three-wheeler at my grandma's lake property, and then I also grew up riding four-wheelers. Wear proper safety equipment. You know, I have a motocross helmet, I have pants, motocross pants, I have built-in knee pads, I wear gloves. You know, I kind of take it to the full extent. But one of my points that I want to make is that you can never be too safe. So I came in, I grabbed my cell phone, and this is something that I like to do. They told me I shouldn't ride four-wheelers, I shouldn't ride dirt bikes, I shouldn't water ski, I shouldn't wakeboard. They are right to a certain extent. You need to know your limitations. But I think if you would talk to a lot of the older guys in our community, or women, they would also say go out and live your life. And that's really what I would like to get across through all these episodes that you're going to be seeing, is that live your life, but also know your limitations. So long story short, I was out riding. I wasn't gone 5 minutes. Next thing you know, I crashed. I was going up over what I call a jump. It was just a mound of dirt. There was a rock there. The bike came down sideways, and I forgot to let go, kind of like what you do when you ski. You keep holding on, and I'm holding the throttle, and you know, I'm like, uh-oh. So I let go, and the bike goes, woof! You know, the bike goes away. And there I am, laying face flat in the dirt. The motor on the dirt bike still running. It really wasn't painful, but through my mind I was like, geez, thank goodness I infused this morning. Because if I didn't infuse, I wouldn't have had the confidence to go out and do these types of activities. So when I used to water ski and wakeboard, and even when I play golf, I infuse before I do any activities. I'm on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday regimen. But that could be every single day infusions in the spring and summer when the weather's nice. Anytime I do something, I always infuse. So the hope for hemos today is do what you want to do by knowing your limitations, but also adding the compliancy factor. And so the hope for hemos is go out, have fun, but make sure you take your medicine, because that is a very, very important factor. You like the pun there? That's an important factor, so factor up. Keep calm, factor up. Plug from MicroHealth. But anyway, what I want to get into is just, you know, you can't keep them in a bubble. The more you keep them in a bubble, the more they're going to want to get out. Educate your children, educate yourself, know your bleeding disorder better than your doctor, better than your rep, better than your advocate, so that you know exactly what to do. So know your limitations, know your bleeding disorder, and always factor up. Compliancy cuts down on bleeding. So please, please listen to me. After 30 years of me bleeding when I was a child because I wasn't compliant, and even into my teenage years, please, I beg you to take my advice, follow your prophylactic regimen. I know it's tough. I still don't like to stick myself with a needle. We were just talking about that the other day with my mom and my girlfriend. It sucks. You know, I've been doing it since I was 8 years old. My mom did it before then. It's terrible. But you know what? It could be worse. And so for some of you, you know, you're in wheelchairs. You've had ankle fusions. You've had shoulder replacements. I know, man. It's tough. It's a bummer. But it can always be worse. It can always be worse. You have to have hope. And that's why I want to give you hope through HemophiliaTV as a severe hemophiliac who has 2 fused ankles, who needs a radial reduction in his right elbow, who sometimes is at the bottom of the barrel. But you know what? Today, I thank God I'm very blessed to be where I'm at. And I have a smile on my face, and I'm even kind of welling up a little bit because of everything I've been through. And I have hope. I have hope that I have life tomorrow. We have good drugs, we have good therapies, we have good manufacturers, we have good home health care companies. We have good treaters. Take advantage of it, but you be the expert. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. You do the education. Don't sit around and just sit back and say, oh, it's all going to be taken care of, because it's not. In this world with bleeding disorders, with everything that's going on, with the health reform, with everything changing, you need to know what's going on. So I beg you, please take my advice. Live your life the way you want to, and your limitations. Have fun. Do what you need to do, because you only live once. It goes by quick. My name's Greg Price. This is HemophiliaTV. Look out, cook out. Have a good day.